Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the first ever Christmassy video of 2020.
Just see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting-a-ting-a-ling. I'm on to lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside, snow is falling and friends are...
I hope that you liked the intro. I made it myself. I will leave all links and credits down below. I did make the intro myself, but I did use some animations, and I also followed a tutorial to make that, so I will link that down below along with the animations and credit and everything like that, so please check those out. Also, if you want to create an intro like that, do follow the tutorial because it's a really good tutorial and it's like quite easy. It's really easy to follow. I mean, I could follow it, so we know it's good. But yeah, so today's video is going to be a Christmas wish list slash Christmas gift ideas for 2020. Now, I just want to preface this and say I know a lot of people aren't in the best financial situation at the moment, and that is why I'm going to be trying to give a range of prices in this video. I'm going to have some categories which I will link down below if I can remember to do so, and there'll be like different kind of themes. Now, I do want to preface this is the wish list, so the things that I've asked for are tailored to my own interests. So obviously if we don't have the exact same interests, some of these things you might not, like if me or some of your friends or family members don't have the exact same interests as me, it might be a bit of a problem, but the general gist of the idea, it's like the general categories, should help with that. And yeah, and some of these things I have asked for myself, and I just want to preface this by saying I am very lucky to have a family that can afford to get me some really nice gifts if I ask for them, and so I know I'm very lucky in that sense, and I know not everyone is lucky. And as I am saying this while making a Christmas wish list video, Christmas should not just be about gifts, it should like be about the time you spend with your family, and obviously that's going to be a bit different this year, what with COVID and everything. But then again, we always will have next year, and we always also have other times to celebrate being together as a family. But yeah, anyway, let's cue the video and the first category. I've got my actual wish list that I wrote on here, and it will be based on the categories. So, first thing first. Now, this is for a kind of like medium to high budget, because I'm going to be suggesting merchandise. So this can be for TV shows, YouTubers, music artists that your friends and family like, all that sort of jazz. I say mid to high budget because some merchandise and, you know, CDs and everything like that can be quite expensive. But if you can afford it and you get someone a piece of merchandise that you know they will love, or they know it's from a band or YouTuber or like TV show that they really love, they will appreciate it. I know for a fact that like if you've got any Friends fans out there, if you live in the UK and you have access to a B&M's, go there. They've got a bunch of like Friends themed stuff as well as Harry Potter stuff and a bunch of other stuff. Like B&M's is like bringing it with all the gifts and stuff. I will leave down like a video of like a YouTuber I watch called Gemma Louise Mills, who does a lot of videos on like kind of B&M's. I will link one or two of her B&M gift guide videos down there as well, because she knows a lot more about it than me. I haven't had the time to go to B&M's recently because I've been busy with college. If you can and you do have access to a B&M's and you know someone who likes Harry Potter, Peaky Blinders, Friends and a bunch of other stuff, they've got a bunch, as I said, of cool stuff you can have in there, and yeah, I definitely recommend. So certain merch items that I've asked for, I'm going to be separating merch from like CDs and vinyls and stuff, because I feel like that's kind of slightly different, it's like a subcategory and everything like that. But some merch that I've asked for, I'm just going to sit to the side. I've asked for some Amazing Phil odd socks, which are really, really cool. I do already have a pair of the Pastel Planet ones, but they are kind of falling apart because I accidentally ripped them, which was heartbreaking. So I asked for a pair and a couple of other pairs for Christmas, because you can never have too many socks, in my opinion, at least when you keep on losing them, and like the dryer seems to like eat them up. It's mainly what I've asked for in terms of merch and everything like that. But you can do like band t-shirts, like 21 Pilots t-shirts, Fall Out Boy t-shirts, Billie Eilish t-shirts, and a bunch of other stuff you can have, water parks and everything like that. You can literally, most TV shows like Stranger Things and everything. When Primark opens, they have a lot of good Stranger Things stuff, which I would definitely check out, both for yourself and for a gift to yourself and a gift to a friend who likes Stranger Things. Like, it's really cool. They're really cool gifts. I'm not as knowledgeable about US stores that sell like merchandise. I know Hot Topic is quite a big one for selling like alternative rock kind of bands and some pop, I think, and K-pop. It's been a long while since I checked out the Hot Topic website because it's an American company and the shipping to get it over here is a lot. So yeah, I haven't ordered from there before, but I know they're a really good store for getting like music and stuff like that. And also, if you can, support local businesses. But the big chain in the UK that is responsible for selling like band tees, like actually like in person, and like CDs and vinyls and everything like that, is HMV, or His Master's Voice. If you've seen some UK artists touring around, sometimes they'll do like album signing at HMVs, and basically they're these big stores that like, or often quite big stores that have merchandise for not only just like bands and like musical artists, they also do like TV shows. For example, my mum has gotten me, I know for a fact she's gotten me, I'm pretty sure she's gotten me a Good Omens DVD, which is a TV show that was available on Amazon Prime. It's a really good store if you are ever, when Corona is, you know, when it's safe to travel and you're an American, if you have a chance and you come to the UK, I would definitely recommend checking out HMV. It is amazing, especially if you're going to London. I feel like vinyls and CDs are very cool physical things to get your friends and family. So again, bit of a mid to large budget with this one, but CDs can be quite inexpensive in HMV. Like, they're usually less than a tenner, and especially if you get some that are on offer, they can be like up to like £2.99, which like for a CD is pretty good. So I have asked for Fandom by Waterparks, which is their most recent album. I've asked for that on CD and also on vinyl because, as I said, I like to collect them. And then another thing I've asked for is the Hamilton soundtrack from the Hamilton soundtrack CD. I would love to get a vinyl of it, but I can't find it anywhere. Well, I have found some on Amazon, but they're like $80. CDs, vinyls, especially if they are into vinyls and everything like that, are a really cool gift. So now we're going to be on to shoes and clothes. Now that we are slowly starting to like go outside a bit more with the loosening of some restrictions, you can easily get someone a nice pair of shoes. Now, shoes, this is definitely kind of high budget, and because most shoes can be quite expensive. You can get some good quality ones from, if you have them, you can get some good quality shoes from places like Primark, Shoe Zone, and everything like that. That's a really cool, they're really good places for shoes. But again, you decide on your budget. Christmas, I've asked for a new pair of trainers, just because I had two pairs that I wore a lot that were kind of like my comfort trainer. Like, I wore them everywhere, and like I would really wore them in. Like, they're literally falling apart at the moment. They've got like holes in, parts of the bottom are coming away. So I've asked for a new set of trainers to be like my comfy trainers and everything like that. And I wanted them to be good quality, or I would like them to be quite good quality, so I can actually have them for a long time, like I did my other shoes. But if you want to get them good quality shoes, some good ones, for example, like Nike, Vans, if you have a really big budget, Doc Martens. Doc Martens are a really good pair of solid shoes. To get anything that is dependent on sizing, especially with Doc Martens, try and get them as close to Christmas as possible, and keep everything that you can to, like, in case you eventually need to return them, in case they don't fit properly. So yeah, things like clothes and shoes and everything like that, that's kind of a thing I've learned I've been told, is basically try and get them as close as possible to Christmas. Not too close so you're getting like really, really super stressed and everything like that, but close enough so that if they can still return them on Christmas, like around Christmas time, if they need to, if they're not the right size. I've also asked for a pair of kind of like nice shoes like that. I've asked for a pair of checkerboard Vans because I've always wanted a pair, and yeah, I don't like expect to get them, but I would really like to get them because I feel like they're really cool. Next kind of thing is going to be stationery. If you have a friend or a family member who is perhaps going into secondary school, college, middle school, secondary school, preschool, like if they're going into some form of education, university or college, for example, you can get them stationery. And the great thing about stationery is, especially in the UK, you can find a lot of good places that do good stationery. One of my favourite places is Ryman's, and the good thing about Ryman's is they do a 10% student discount, and especially if you get the deals as well. I know most companies, when you have a student discount, they don't allow you to use it in conjunction with another offer, but with Ryman's, at least in my experience, they have let me. All you have to do is either to show them your uni days ID or your actual student ID to show that you are a student, and then you can get a 10% discount off. A lot of brands do actually have a student discount, and if you are a student looking to get family presents, whether they're small or big, using your discount is good. So certain things I've asked for a notebook, just because I like notebooks. This is a picture of one. These can be some notebook. Ryman's can be inexpensive, but it can also be expensive. H. Smith can also be quite expensive as well. So again, medium to small range budget. If you want some good quality, not as expensive stationery, I'd recommend going to B&M's because they do amazing stationery, especially like notepads and stuff. They do really good ones. There's such a big variety of them. They generally tend to be less than £5. So asked for a fountain pen. Now I've also asked for a fountain pen. Now this is a bit expensive. The one I've asked for is about £15 because it's meant to be a really good quality one. Also, if you're getting someone a fountain pen or a pen that needs refills and anything like that, get them the refills as well. If they're also into colouring, you can get them like colouring pens, colouring pencils. I really like the Stradler Triplus Fine Tip pens. They're really good. And I also like the Crayola washables. Those are really good especially if you're getting someone younger. The final kind of category I want to talk about is books. I've asked for a bunch of books for Christmas. Now, books can be quite expensive, especially if they're hardbacks, and there is the problem of knowing what they would like, and also knowing whether or not they are a bookworm or are likely to read the book. So I've asked for a couple. Waterstones, so this is kind of like a book shop that is pretty prevalent in the UK. If you can get from local businesses, that's also great. You want to get some nice covers, I would recommend Waterstones. They do a cloth-bound classics series where they have these classic stories like Dracula, the Iliad, the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, Les Mis, and everything like that. All these like kind of classic stories that you can have, and they have these in the beautiful covers. I'm going to show you a couple of covers here. To this side, I think one of my favourite ones is definitely the Sherlock one, but yeah, they're really cool. They range from £14.99 to £18.99. That's some book ideas, so kind of general random ideas. You can easily just get someone food. Christmas, I feel like that's one of the many great things about Christmas, other than the time you get to spend with your family, is the food. Like, the food is incredible. I've not asked for any of this personally, but I know a lot of people, I know it's a gift that's quite easy to get for people. Non-alcoholic drinks could also be a good idea. The favourite energy drink, you can always get it those. If it is a can, just be careful, because you know those can sometimes get really shaped up and they explode. But linked with that, like food and drink, like everyone loves a bit of like chocolate on Christmas, whether it be vegan, non-vegan chocolate. I feel like most people love a bit of chocolate at Christmas. So if you know your friend's favourite chocolate bar, or favourite chocolate or favourite food item, get them it if you can. I know for a fact B&M's is doing a lot of like food gift sets, such as like they're doing like linking to friends again, they're doing like coffee gift sets, hot sauce gift sets, gingerbread men, baking kits and everything like that. So yeah, I feel like if you can, go for a food gift set if you can afford it, and they can be very inexpensive. And yeah, everyone appreciates a little bit of food on Christmas because that's one of the best parts, other than spending time with your family. So another category, so this is kind of like boys stuff you can get for the male counterparts in your male friends and your male family members. So if they like gaming, if they have a gaming console, if you can, get them a gaming headset. Gaming headphones can range from, I think, around £10 to quite expensive ones, so it's really up to you what kind of budget you want to set on them. Generally speaking, I think, if I remember correctly, Bluetooth ones tend to be a bit more expensive than when compared to wired one. Also linking to that, if they like gaming, get them a video game. If they have a Nintendo Switch, I know that the game, well, any sort of game can be quite expensive. If you can, get them if you want to spend a bit less money on them, and they tend to have a bit of an old console as well, your best bet is going into second-hand shops, because in my experience most second-hand games are perfectly fine to use, and especially if you keep an eye on the grading of it, those are absolutely fine to use. And even with the headsets, hell, get them a second-hand one. Another thing you can get your guy friends or guy family members is some form of, if they have hair and they shave, if they shave, get them a shaving kit. They have a lot of those in places like Boot. Linking to that, classic deodorant gift set. I've got one of my uncle one of those. And yeah, if they like coffee, get them something to hold coffee in, like a reusable coffee mug. If you want to tie in with merchandise, get them one linked to Starbucks or Star Wars. So that was my Christmas wish list / Christmas gift ideas video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry if it is a bit long. I'm currently recording it now and it's about half an hour long, so I do apologise if it is a bit long. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the Christmas intro. As I said, I'll leave all the links down below. I'll also link all my social medias down below. I will see you guys all next Friday for another Christmassy video, and then again on the Sunday for the first weekly Vlogmas. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope it gave you some ideas. Please like, comment down below and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We'll see you all soon. Bye!